I guess we can go ahead and get started, can't we? Nick is here. Okay. So, how's everybody doing? Hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day today. And if you're not, why are you not? That's okay, Zantino. Reading comprehension is not my strong suite either. I don't have a lot of time here because I'm supposed to go hang out with Snick and somebody else later. So, you know, we'll do what we can when we can. First thing is, I'm looking at this for Zuna Games in Midland, and speaking of Snick, anyway, this is the second thing. The first thing was the 3DS. I've got to do a little bit more digging. I didn't really have much time to. Sometimes when I do a show, I've got time to fuck around. This time, not really. So we're gonna do this guy here, and we're gonna look at 3DS later this week, hopefully again. I'm having a really hard time like finding schematics and stuff for that, unfortunately. I figured that would have been a solved problem at this point, but not sure. Let's see. Not sure what's going on there. Anyway, let me. Okay, let me add this scene here really quick. Da, 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 da. Okay, and add it. I've got the stream deck again, so. There we go. Okay. So, audio levels okay? You guys hear me all right? Hopefully. Maybe, possibly. Okay. Make sure I got audio on all of these. All right. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Let's take a look at this here. Let's see what's going on here. So, doesn't look to be full of bugs, so that's a good start. Zoom in a little bit here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's dirty, obviously, so we're probably gonna have to do some cleaning. The pins look okay. We can. Zoom in here. I don't see anything. Like they look a little dirty, but we'll clean them. First thing, this is a problem. No expansion pack jumper. So, you know, I really need to get a light that shines down. I don't have that, so. Makes for a little bit of weirdness when I've got something at an angle like this. So let's toss a jumper pack in here and see what happens. Okay. Do that and stick a game in here. Get my super grody copy Star Fox here. So interesting, I'm not actually getting any output here at all. Let's see if I'm getting anything on this here. So we're not getting anything at all. Okay, I do have a little bit of a flicker there. So, let's crack it open and see what's going on. Okay, so we've done this before, but I really should start doing the USB-C mod on these two. Pull that out. And there's 6 screws on the underbelly here. Yep. So, we are getting power. My first thought is let's just do a little bit of cleaning. Let's see where that takes us. Okay. Okay, let's see if that got us anywhere. Fortunately, does not look like it did anything for us at all. So this one may be a lost cause. Got another one sitting here. And I'm not sure if it works or not. But we're going to try it out. Just going to set it on. Well, yeah, that should work okay. Did not tell you to turn off. Okay. Okay, this one's not doing anything either. I'm curious if this jumper pack might be bad. Got another one over here. This is a known good jumper pack. No. We got nothing on this one either. Just do a quick sanity check. The volume level's okay, guys? Okay, quick sanity check. Or did chat didn't die on me, did it? Okay, no, just checking. So, it obviously works. Let's dig into this guy. Oh. So let's see if we can figure something out. believe those two need to come out as well. There we go. Well, so far this looks okay. Okay, we'll take these off to get to the heatsink. But I don't see anything that really indicates any sort of major damage on this guy yet. We'll know once we get under here. Oh. We've got some dead bug remnants and some other shmoo on here, and that could be enough to cause a condition where it just doesn't want to run. And we're going to leave the heat sinks on so we can kind of run it. So what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of clean this crap off. I'm going to go knock it into the trash can, and then we'll do a little bit more thorough cleaning. And then we're going to try and see if that fixes it. I don't really see anything. Let me fix this real quick. Sorry. No, not really water damage, but there's definitely some bug remnants there. There we go. I had that messed up. Wrong setting. Wrong setting. But yeah, if we zoom in here, you can see. See, there's a little bastard right there. And see that shmoo on the pins there? That's not good. And it doesn't necessarily have to be conductive to cause a problem. So let's see if we can we clean that up a little bit. Let's see what happens. went and bought some cheap brushes from the Dollar Tree for doing this kind of stuff. Sorry, let me. They're $1 a piece. And I kind of want something a little bit more gentle. Man, they even come with a nice little case that we're gonna promptly throw away. Yeah, it's nice and soft, but that'll get shit off. All right, I'm gonna knock this crap. Okay, now we're gonna clean it up. And give it a good scrubbing. Okay, let's see what that does. Okay, we need a game. So, unfortunately, no change. Okay, well, I was hoping that would have helped, but do a little research here. So, let's, hey, J-Nerd. It's not, no, it's not a power supply issue. I mean, you just saw me turn on another one. Let me swap out jumper packs. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I've got a good jumper pack. Derg, you done any component level work on these before? Yeah, jumper pack's good. I swapped it earlier with the one out of this one, but I didn't actually test that one. So yep, both jumper packs are good. Okay. So, let's try cleaning the slide a little bit more, just with the toothbrush. Actually, let's try removing it. I think this one... Oh. I bet there's some problems there. Look at that. Look at that. We've got Shmoo. Yeah, I tested all of that earlier, so... Yeah, let's try this here. We had to debug it earlier, Derg. And if you're on YouTube, feel free to say hi. I have YouTube chat pulled up. It's right in front of me. I set up a second monitor so I can actually read chat. I promise I love you guys on YouTube. So, let's clean these pins up. That certainly will cause problems. Well, I don't think you can't pull this connector off, can you, Derg? I don't think so. You have to unsolder that. So, and I believe this guy will go either way. Do not do it. Somebody stop him. I can't remember if this mat's conductive or not. Let's not take a chance. Still nothing. Hey, Hobo Fire, how's it going? Well, Mr. Andwinson. Yeah. I could get a little bit more aggressive with those guys. But I think that's probably pretty good. I don't know. Let's see if we can clean some more of that crap off. Oh, nice. I didn't know the weekly races had started up again. GG's. So let's see if we can definitely some corrosion in there. What pen is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. I don't. Not here. I wonder what the best way to do that other than just like hammering it with a toothbrush. I should probably get some more music going, yeah? Oh, why the not? Why the hell not? That one looks like a good one. Oh, I didn't know DD was back. I hadn't seen DD stream in a hot minute. I've seen him around, but let's see if we can kind of flush that one out. Those two in particular are kind of grody. Let that set for a second, and then we'll... Yeah, I don't really... I'm trying to think if I've got anything. I've got stuff at the house, I just don't... Yeah, that's why I counted over. I had a really good tool for doing that, and I don't know what I did with it. Yeah, good call, Derek. That is definitely... Hopefully that gives us enough to... see if that'll get us anywhere. Okay, let's try again. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, let's pull that up. Okay. Still nothing. Take a look here. That's pin 7, so that's AD12. And AD12 and AD3. So that's going to be... It's going to be the data bus. I think. That would certainly cause a problem with no game pack and the power turned on. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, the fully working N64. I don't know. Let's find out. I don't think they do anything. But we can certainly find out, can't we? Yeah, so I get a little bit of a flicker, but not really. Like I said, I know. Yeah, the color bar is from the upscaler. And it's not getting enough signal to do anything. Yep, and that'll probably be another day project. Although I'm tempted to add that here. You know what? We can do this. Let's get in there with a pick. But wait a minute. Can we do continuity checking from here? Are these pins? I would assume these pins are dead at, right? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's still super grody. Yeah, look at that. These seem to be okay. It's just these two. Is that directly mirrored? I guess we can get the multimeter up and check, huh? Use my new fancy pokey probes. First, let's check it like this. See if pin 7 goes to. There's still some shmoo on that chip that I just noticed. Let me scrub the shit out of that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's going to be over here. Dirk, do you know, let's see here. What pin? Damn it. Yeah, it doesn't zoom in enough for me to see. Damn. Because if it had... Yeah, if I actually had access to these schematics, that would be phenomenal, but it doesn't. Ah. Yeah, if I knew what pin. Well, let's see if we can just kind of. Of course, we don't know if it works or not, but. So that's going to be U9. So we're getting continuity here. So okay, here we go. Console 5 FTW. Ah, thank you, Derg. Now if you could find one of these for oh God. Pin 46, it looks like. $41. 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 41, 42, 43, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Okay, so that one's good. Okay, that one's good. So let's see what happens when we put the cartridge slot back in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that one's good. Okay, that one's good. Now that may 41. That doesn't seem right because 41 is right here. I mean, we'll try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Oh, they are going to be in parallel, aren't they? Oh, yeah. I don't know the chips on this one, dude. I'm just kind of bumblefucking. Okay, let's try again. Because we do have continuity. And I am going to have to leave here in a minute. Okay. So, at this point, I'm not thinking it's the, I don't think it's the pin connector. Let me make sure I have this thing seated all the way. Yeah, so I'm getting the same symptom here. Okay. Let's start poking around here. So it looks like U13 is going to be possibly one of my problem children. let's just see if we've got... Okay, we've got 5 volts, which means we've got 12. So that's a little high, but that's well within spec. I know my 3 volt is, well, Dirg, if you got a second, tell me what U12 does. .23. 3.23. Okay, that's our 5 volt rail there. This is probably our 12 volt. I would. Maybe this is on the output side. This one may also be on the output side. Because this is probably the... Okay, U12 is a voltage regulator. That's what I was thinking. So it generates a 1.2 volt in a... Is it an LDA? Okay, so pin 5 is ground. It's not a 5 volt regulator, I don't think. 7VZ5. Well, what's the pin out on that, dude? Thanks for helping me on this, by the way. That may be 7VZ5. Yeah. But yeah, it should be 5 pins. Is that hot? It's a sharp chip, so. Ah, thank you. Okay, but do we know? Let's see here. 7VZ5. Okay. There's a PQ. Okay, heatsink is common to V3, which is V out. So V in, on off control, V out, O adjust, which is probably the so pin 3 is what I want to look at. let's take a little gander there. Do we know what that's supposed to be? So I got 2.5 on the output and 3.2 on the input. Do you see on console 5 if it tells you any of the what the voltages are supposed to be? And yeah, PQ7VZ5. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a low dropout. So yeah, it'll do input from 7 to, input voltage is 3.4 to 10. Output is 1.5 to 7. So I suspect that is probably a 1.5 volt. I think that's doing what it's supposed to do. What are we getting on that again? 1.5? Or 2.5. Yeah. With 3v3 in. This is going to be a tough cookie to crack. And it may be a bad chip too, because there was a dead bug on it, and that could have shorted the chip out. Unfortunately, we're rapidly approaching like sniffing data lines and stuff, and I don't really have the tools to do that. I had to do a little bit more digging in this thing, but looks like all of the rails are good. Yeah, other than the corrosion on that, I could try to put some vinegar on there. Yeah, 3V3N and for the on-off. Okay, I know the on-off is working because that's pin 2. Yeah, and we're getting output, and it's 2.5 volts. So, and output is pin 3 and the shield. And we're getting 2.5 volts. Yeah. So that's kind of the easy stuff. Like, and a lot of times if you have a problem, it's, like, I'm going to turn this off because we don't have the heatsink on. I mean, we've got the individual heat sinks on. It's not like it's making that much, but yeah, I could do that. Do you have pins for me on that? I mean, I've already checked here because I'm certain that's gonna be your bus for whatever U9 is gonna be here. So that's 3.2 volts. I'm guessing C134 is probably feeding this guy here, and over here, it's kind of interesting. Oh, that's probably on the bottom of the board. Maybe right there. Yeah, 2.5 volts. That's a ground. That's also ground. Are you Okay, pin 1. Which one is the CPU? So there's that. We're good there. Oh, so it's U10. Okay, I think this is pin 1 here. Or is it here? Okay, it's neither. But on pin 1, we're getting we're getting voltage there, unfortunately. I mean, yeah. CPU is getting power. So this is probably going to go in the pile until I get a little bit better at troubleshooting these, unfortunately. So, well, let's check pin 29. That's going to be... There may not be a test point for that. Okay, we're transferring heat. So yep, we got power there. Well, unfortunately, that's where we're at right now, everybody. So I'm gonna have to call it for now. We will. I'll try to get over here sometime this week. We'll tear the Tamagotchi apart. Yeah. And I'm gonna work on the Space Marine helmet at some point. Yeah, but I was getting continuity from the pin to the chip. Yeah, but I checked it. The only other way I could do that is like take apart a cartridge, which I don't have time to do today at this point. And go from there. But if it's I mean, we could try that certainly, but I don't think that's the problem. I think we may have one of these chips that went kaplooey. But it is weird that it's not being pulled down. And it may be worth looking at this thing under the microscope at some point just to see if there's any, kind of so-so solder joints that may have came loose over the years. Yeah, and I think I've got another one of those somewhere. So, but this will probably go back burner just because it's going to... I may try to swap out the connector there. I was hoping this other board I had would fire up, but it's a Debbie Downer too, so... Alright, well anyway guys, that's going to be it for me today. Yeah, I'm actually going over to Snick's place for dinner. And cable running, so I will not be joining races tonight. So, but let us find somewhere to go. Where are we going? Jade Erg, thanks for the schematic help. No, piss off, Twitch. I don't want to collaborate with anybody. I don't want your fucking stories. You're not a social media platform. Just make your shit work and not suck. You know what? Let's go say hi to KFC. How do I? There we go. Thanks for hanging out, J Dirk. Thanks for the help with the schematics. And I might see you guys much later tonight. And if not, see you tomorrow. Yeah. That's yeah, I have like 3 of them. Yeah, it's beautiful, dude. I've got the AC going right now. It's crazy. All right, we'll see y'all later.